go to.
Hey guys, I'm Luis Aceves. I just took top 4 at the Pasadena Regional with Kashtira.
Awesome. And we're here with Yu-Gi-Oh! Memes. And you have any shoutouts before we begin the deck profile?
Yeah, of course. This deck list is just Cody's list. Cody Angeloff, who's my coach and my buddy. Shoutouts to him. Check him out at MetaFiGG at Cody Angeloff for coaching. He's by far the best coach for Yu-Gi-Oh! Right now.
Love to hear it.
And shout out to my locals, Magic and Monsters. You'll probably see them at every California regional. Make sure come by, pick up some Yu-Gi-Oh stuff, and make sure to check out my writing mate 5th Rate Duelist on Twitter, YouTube, Twitch.
Hello, that's right.
And shout out to Zach Stone for taking the profile.
All right, guys, and we got a spicy Kashtira deck. Let's begin.
Okie doke. It's pretty standard, to be honest. It's just, it's Cody's list for the most part. I won't go too deep. It's the standard cash, 3, 2 Rise Heart, 1. Nothing really to say about this. Cash is just so strong that it made a lot of sense to play it all. Standard stuff for the spells. 3 Theosis. You gotta see it.
Is there a reason why you just played 3 Theosis?
3 Theosis. Cody said it was the best. You gotta see it. Just copied his homework and it turned out pretty well. Yeah. Terraforming.
You can't play 4.
That's true. I would play 4.
New master rule.
Yeah. 3 planet, 3 birth, the 2 traps. I played the ogre, and it's nice every once in a while off of the Theosis just to have another target to search. Last round it came up that I got Gimmick Puppet locked, and I preparation summoned a Fenrir on their turn to vanish to prevent myself from dying, and then crack back, kill them.
Nice.
So that turned out pretty well.
And then, was there a specific monster count that you had? How many monsters, spells? We're not quite done, sorry.
I was I'm not sure.
Make the viewers count. Forget that. You don't have to do the work. They should have counted while they're watching.
Is it 40?
Yeah, it was 40 main deck, 3 pros, just dig 6 deep, and then you play the targets to attach to Theos, or to Rise Heart, and you just get free pluses off of that. 3 Book of Moon, which always feels so weird because it's a goat card, just putting 1 monster face down. But it came up a lot, especially in the mirror. You book something, a Rise Heart mandatory, and then plays right into Gamma and the drivers. I drew Driver so many hands. Oh my god, it was so annoying. It's like my spirit.
Can you not read its text? Start with this card in your hand.
Yeah, honestly, might as well say that. Yeah, I probably drew it. I want to say of the 9 rounds, I probably opened it every opening game except for minus 2 of them. I opened it in my opening hand. It was so annoying, but it didn't really matter because Cash is just so strong. You can play with a 4-card hand and still win. 3 Ash, Branded is just strong, and this is an FTK a lot of the time. 2 Ash.
It's not. We know this.
And then just the 3 Golem for the mirror.
2 Imperm.
Oh, did I say 2? I thought I
said 2 Ash.
Okay. Oh, 2 Imperm, and then the 3 Golem. It's just super strong in the mirror. It lets you out the 5 zone lock. I don't think I 5 zone locked a single time today, but I got 5 zone locked and I just slapped it over to the side. And it's just ignorant. And then
did it ever come up where the damage it inflicted may have won you a game in time?
Not so much that, but it makes it so that you can put it on their side, and if you can't kill them, you just leave it there, and you can use your Kashtira effects to gain. So you can pop anything that's useful.
Nice.
If they especially if you're playing second into a board, you kind of just leave it there, and you go okay, pop any of your resources, and then. But for the most part, it was just clear the board and then kill them. You don't even need your normal summon all the time with Theosis and Birth. You can just navigate the engine around it, and it just kills.
Right, and that was a 40-card main deck, right?
40-card main.
Right.
Side deck, 3 Cosmic, and the 1 Harpy's Feather Duster. From what Cody was telling me, in the Kashtira mirror, when you're playing into a board, the most important stuff to clear, when you're already playing the Gammas and Golems, is just to clear the back row, because Book of Eclipse and those kind of cards just kind of cook you going into the board. So these came up a lot. I think I banished a couple branded lost today, and other than that, this is just what you need to get through the back row. 3 Book of Eclipse for the mirror. I never saw it all day. 1 Appointer and 2 Judgment. I saw one Judgment for an evenly today. I never saw the appointer, so I don't know if it would have made any difference. Talents and Thrust. Thrust just lets you, going second, get into like your entire engine or any card you kind of need. That's like a nice little thing. Zara told me that I probably shouldn't side it going first because most of the time you're just going to be end up setting. Like the only real good target to set is the appointer. But it was better just not to side it. Like if I drawn it in half my matches, I probably would have just bricked on it and it wouldn't have come up because nobody's activating like effects to, especially in the mirror. Like you're not even going to activate Shangri-La to summon because like you don't want to just get beat over by an Arise Heart.
See, I know everything.
And then 3 Shifter. Shifter was honestly the MVP of the day. I played against 2 Math Mech, the winner of the regional, Kyle. Shout outs to Kyle. He like slapped me because I didn't draw this card game 3. Honestly, like he just he just slapped the crap out of me. I think he beat 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 8th place like throughout Swiss. So like he was just better today. And then extra deck. Honestly, just the prosperity targets. I think the only time that I saw an Ibli today was when I banished it with Omega out of Kyle's hand, and it didn't matter at all. I think that's the only time that I got to Omega because everybody else had just Gambit on their turn. I didn't win many dice roll today, so I was going second a lot, and the deck kind of like played into that.
Did Omega's effect in the graveyard ever come up for you?
No, it never reached graveyard. It always got like banished off of a Rise Heart most of the time. I think the Goliath prevented like one of the field spell pops in the Kashtira mirror, but outside of that, none of this really mattered. Like you could just play any other pros targets and it would probably end up the same. 2 Zeus, 2 Rise, 2 Shangri-La, the 1 Mind Hacker, and then only 1 Big Eye, Dark Armed, and the Draco Sack. I thought about playing 2 of the Big Eye, but I just trusted Cody's like intuition of just playing the 1. I think he said that one of his Discord buddies told him that it was probably just, it never ever matters, and I don't think I made Big Eye all day today. I never needed it. Like you either like trying to just win with the golems, or like you just like you kind of lose and you just go to the next game and you 5 zone luck if you can.
Nice. Were you content with like most of your card choices today? Was there anything that you felt like you wish you would have played, or maybe wish you didn't play? I
saw a lot of people playing Bell, and like I thought it was a pretty interesting choice, just because like I did see a lot of Branded. I only played against 1, which was the final round. I think I cosmicked like 2 of the loss, and that was like the only card that really ended up mattering, like was just getting that off the field. I didn't draw Ash against the deck. I just kind of like had to play through everything. For the most part, like the deck was super solid. Like it's built by a longest reigning national champion before and multi-time like topper. So like it just made a lot of sense to like go with his intuition because like he just knows better than me. So yeah, just played it to the perfection.
Awesome, Luis. Yeah, it does take the pilot. As much as you can get all the advice and you can copy the deck, you did.
You got to perform at the end of the day too.
You did play a part. So congratulations and thank you much for the profile, guys.
Thanks so much.
Memes signing out.
Wait. Would you recommend coaching to other people who haven't tried it?
Yeah, I definitely would, because there's just that insight that like top players have that is just a little different. Working with Cody, like he talks a lot about like the mindset in terms of like when you're playing against a player, like you notice like, okay, they hesitated here. Okay, they probably have this card. You don't want to play into this. Like I know I lose to this card specifically. Let's see if I can bait it out. And that's like the intangibles that like a high level coach like that kind of brings to you that like you can't really learn unless you play multiple events by yourself. Like especially if you're like a new player or returning player, it's a big thing for you to learn like those kind of nitty gritty details.
Awesome. Thank you so much for that input.
No problem.
All right. You give me signing out.